Hi friends, how are you tonight? Happy Tuesday. Hi Jazzy, hi TS, hi Bronny. So good to see you guys. Congratulations on getting first, Jazzy. One of these days we'll have a trophy for you. One of these days. TS and Bronny, it is awful late where you guys are. Thanks for stopping in for a late night The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom stream. Tonight is an exciting night because I think we might beat the game tonight. Obviously, this is my first playthrough, so I don't know exactly how much we have left, and I may be overestimating how far in we are. However, on our last stream, we finished up the final rift that we had to close. We had 3 main rifts to close, essentially, and each one gave us a blessing from one of the goddesses. So we closed all 3, with the last one being closed up high atop a snowy mountain. And we have now gotten back to Hyrule Castle Town just in time, it appears, because turns out it might have been a trap all along. We thought closing all the rifts would be the way to save Hyrule, but as we close that final rift, out came Null, which we've learned is the name of the big baddie responsible for opening all the rifts, and he sort of transformed into an evil Zelda, knocked us unconscious, and now is gone who knows where. So Zelda has awoken groggily in her bed in Hyrule Castletown, and now we have one final thing to do. We need to track down Null and put an end to this once and for all. We got sort of a tidbit on where we need to go to do that. I believe it was Impa who told us that we need to go find some sort of special tree, and there we might meet up with some sort of special hero.
Neatly 40 months, Tallara.
Hey, 39 months! Bronny, thank you so much for your resub with your Twitch Prime. You know I appreciate it. You only get one of those Twitch Prime subs every month, and I appreciate you using it on this channel. Enjoy your sub badge, your ad-free viewing, your emotes, and enjoy tonight's stream, because like I said, I think it's going to be the final one. We're going to go find a special tree and a special hero, which, if you know anything about The Legend of Zelda, means, I'm assuming, Deku Tree and Link, which is going to be kind of exciting. So, oh, ready to start system update? Sure, why don't we get that started while I catch up with you guys. Jazzy says, I'm eagerly waiting for my trophy. TS says, I'm in contact with the folks who make the Oscar trophies each year. We'll sort something out. Oh, wow. You hear that, Jazzy? You're not just getting any old trophy. You're getting a cool trophy. Okay. I think it's because your nation hasn't changed clocks back yet for no reason, like we did already. Right. We talked about this because I was surprised. For some reason, I thought we changed our clocks earlier than you did, but in fact, it is the other way around. And you guys have already changed your clocks, which means you're 1 hour closer to me. Yay! Oh, right. Canada didn't change their clocks yet. I was wondering why it's only just past 2. That's still early for you, sure. Hey Kev, how are you? Hi Power, good luck this week. Yes, good luck. Me and Power are facing off in fantasy football this week. Projections make it seem like it's probably going to be a pretty close game, so sending you a fair play handshake all the way from the Great White North. May the best fantasy footballer win. 39 is 3 by 13, 3 times the spook for Spooktober. No, I like that. It's a holiday themed resub from Bronny. I like that very much. You're good? Good. I'm glad to hear it. All right, let's load into The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. As I mentioned when we finished off last night, we had just returned to Hyrule Castle Town. We had been saved by evil Zelda, whisked away just in time by Tri, and got back to the safety and comfort of Zelda's room. The very first thing I want to do is something that is extremely, extremely important, okay? We're about to do maybe the best thing in the entire game. Now that we have our cat suit, we can talk to our cat. That's right, we learned that Zelda has a cat of her own, but the last time we were here, we didn't have the cat suit to talk to him. So guess what we're doing? That's right, the moment you've all been waiting for. We're about to have a chat with our cat. Hello, kitty. Don't you worry your little head. I'm doing a marvelous job with security for your room. Okay, wow. That was just as adorable as I hoped it was gonna be. Keep up the great work, Kitty, even though it appears the majority of your security detail involves lying in this one particular spot of sun. I'm not gonna judge. You're getting the job done. No one's broken into this room as far as I can tell. And if they have, well, they need to meet with a ferocious feline. Alright, so as I was just sort of catching you guys up to speed on where we are in the story, our main quest right now is called The Prime Energy and Null. TS says, have you seen any mice in the room? No? Thought as much. The eternal forest watched over by the sacred tree contains the path to the prime energy. The forest is northwest of Hyrule Castle. Head there to find the hero and stop Null. And then, of course, the other main quest we have that we have not finished yet is rescuing the hero Link. We've received a hint regarding Link from the goddesses. They say you may encounter the hero you seek by going to the ancient forest watched over by the sacred tree. So there you have it. We're gonna kill two birds with one stone. We're gonna go get the prime energy, defeat Null, and rescue the hero Link, all by going to the forest and meeting the sacred tree. So that's gonna be our main quest for tonight. Hey Karis, how are you? Digitiff is here tonight hosting the stream, as you can no doubt see. And we are just loading into The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom in what I think is going to be our final stream, which is kind of exciting, kind of bittersweet. You know how it is when you beat games. My audio is like crackling a little bit. I'm just going to quickly restart my capture software. Give me 1 second. Kara says, wait, you said you can talk to the cat now. Please try it out. We just did. We talked to Kitty. And she said she was doing a great job on guard duty. And I'd have to say, I think so too. I think she is doing a fantastic job. But I love how you immediately remembered that we can talk to Kitty, because Karis has his priorities straight. I can go back and talk to her right now, Karis, if you want to see. Hi, Euro, how are you? Sorry for the little break in the immersion there, guys. Just had to do a quick restart. I find my capture software does that sometimes if my console has to restart while it's recording. And we just restarted the console for that update, so. Just a quick little refresh, and here we are, leaving our room. General Wright's outside, and he says, Princess! Whew, what a relief to see you safe. I was so worried when I heard you were attacked. I've been waiting outside nervously, awaiting any news from the King and Lady Impa. You're not leaving again, are you? Are you? Yes, we're leaving. We're going to the Eternal Forest. Oh, the Eternal Forest, you say? Well, then allow me to ensure that the Eternal Forest is safe for passage. If I leave everything to you, then I won't be worthy of my office. Please, I insist. Right then. With that, I'm off. Thank you, General Wright. That was a very dramatic scurry away, but I'm glad he's excited about his job, I guess. Tri doesn't seem as enthused with the news. He says, uh-oh, we didn't have a chance to tell Wright the important part, that Null made an echo of you. Oh yeah, that might have been important information, because God knows he's gonna meet fake Zelda, think it's real Zelda, and then do something dumb. Okay, we might have to go catch up with him. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but did I hear you're going to the Eternal Forest? Well, you're probably tired of me saying it, but I'll say it anyway. Please be safe out there. Oh, thank you, Sir Knight. Surely nothing's bad's gonna come of that. No. Everything's gonna work out A-okay. There are never any issues that arise when you have a near-identical imposter copy of yourself out there who is the embodiment of pure evil. I heard you're going around mending rifts all over the land. What a noble thing to do. Thank goodness for you, Princess Zelda. Well, thank you. Euro says, I'm good. Death and I tried out PS5 Phasmo for a bit, and now I just finished dinner, and I'll probably play something. Sounds like a pretty good Tuesday night to me. Didn't we just do Copy Zelda and Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, it's a new trope that Nintendo's really jazzed about. They love making Copy Zeldas. And I mean, can you blame them? The more Zeldas, the better. It's just simple math. 1 + 1 = 2. One Zelda plus 2 Zelda equals more fun. And it looks like we can't even leave without helping this little girl and her dog, because God knows I'm a bleeding hurt. Princess! Look what I found. Isn't it cool? My very own Romy discovery. Did you know you'll be happy forever and ever if you've got one of these clovers? So I gave my papa one, and he said, "Oh, Romy, thank you so much." He was so happy. So, Princess, I think you should give one of these to your papa, too. Seems like a simple enough task. We got a happy clover. A girl in Castletown gave you this four-leafed plant. You should take it to the King of Hyrule. Now, go make your papa happy, too. Ah, puppers, wait! Well, General Left is a seasoned soldier, right? He can take care of himself for a little bit longer. While I go give a present to my dad. It's called priorities. I can't remember which of the old games also had Shadow Link. I guess that's when it started? Yeah, Power's right. There was Shadow Link in Ocarina of Time, so evil copies of main characters is nothing new to this series. I sure hope Wright isn't red-green colorblind, otherwise he might not be able to tell the Zeldas apart by the color of their eyes. Yeah, that appears to be the only distinctive factor between me and Shadow Zelda, is Shadow Zelda has very evil-looking, burning red eyes, so we'll see. I have a feeling he's not gonna notice that, though. Hi, Dad, I have a present for you. Remember that time you made me Hyrule's Most Wanted and tried to have me executed, though? Oh, right, that wasn't you. That was your shadow clone. Alright, fine. I can give you this present without guilt. Ah, Zelda, how good to see you. You have something for me? Ah, I see, and from one of the young children in town. A clover that brings happiness. Sounds like she's found a real treasure then, hasn't she? You said the child's name was Romy. Well then, I'll have to find a way to show her my gratitude. Your Majesty, urgent news! So funny, I was just about to say, wow, for once, a feel-good happy quest where nothing's gonna go bad. Why do I have a feeling that Romy's been, like, kidnapped or something now? Karma is a bitch. She should never have given away her lucky four-leaf clover, because look what happened. Your Majesty, urgent news! What is it? A young child from town, little Romy, has run away, slipped out into the field. By the time the guards noticed her, she'd already bolted out the southern gate. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Gather your fellow soldiers at the southern gate. We must send out a search party immediately. Yes, sir. Romy, that was the child who wanted me to have this clover, was it not? Yeah, we literally just spoke about her 2 seconds ago, Dad. I know there's still much you need to do, Zelda, but would you assist us in the search effort? I'm terribly concerned about all this. That soldier said Romy ran out through the southern gate. The guards there should be able to tell you more. Jeez, the coincidences, right? Who would have thunk it? What do you think about all this, Lady Impa? The king's still evil, I'm telling you. Do you think this was all a setup? The king was like, ugh, this kid tried to give me garbage that she picked up from the literal ground? Time to arrange her disappearance. Oh dear, I heard one of the children ran away from town. These days with monsters everywhere, please help bring her home safe, Princess. Not sure why I have to do all of the kingdom's dirty work, but anyway. Does anyone have information for me? No? Okay. Also, I said this when we first got the kitty cat outfit, but I'd just like to reiterate the fact that I lived up to my word, and we have played most of the game as Kitty Cat Zelda, so. Hi. Good day, Princess. I heard you took care of another one of those rifts. Well, that's not what I care about. What about the kid? You're not helping me right now, are you? So you need to talk to the soldiers at the front gate? Oh, here we go. We're honored to have your help, Princess Zelda. The child was seen running along the road past the gate. We think she was chasing a dog. We've dispatched soldiers to comb along the road. You can ask if they've seen anything. Where is my daughter? How could you have allowed this to happen? Hyrule soldiers are all working together to find your daughter. Please, sir, just remain here. Oh, Romy, where are you? Romy sure is quick. I lost sight of her by the time I even realized what happened. Well, I guess we'll just follow the road and see if we can find her. How's everybody doing on this lovely Tuesday evening? Thank you so much for being here. So many friends are here. TS, Power, Brawny, Karis, Euro, Jazzy. Literally, Kev is here. Literally all my friends. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. As I was saying earlier, I can't believe it's the end of our Zelda journey. It's always a bittersweet feeling finishing a game, but also exciting. It's nice to see sort of the culmination of your many hours of work. And I don't know about you, but I've really enjoyed this game. So I want to thank all of you guys for sticking around since basically the very beginning, and I hope you've been enjoying it too. No sign of the child or the dog around here. They must have headed further south. Okay, so what are you doing then? Just standing there doing nothing? If she headed further south, why aren't you headed further south? God, no wonder Princess Zelda does all the work in this kingdom, because her hired help is useless. Doesn't look like the child or her dog are anywhere in these parts. We'll continue searching east. We'd appreciate your help in the efforts to the west, Princess. I swear to God, if I don't get an increase in my allowance from Daddy-O after this, I would be real peeved. There's a question. How old do you think Zelda is in this game? It's so hard to tell, right? Because she's this little claymation chibi style character. Determining age is, I want to say, impossible. I know in most games, her and Link are usually in their late teens, like 16 or 17. I feel like that's probably the case here as well. Power says she's 9. Honestly, that makes the game a lot more fun if she's like actually 9 years old going around and saving the world. Make like Pokemon and make her 10 years old. There you go. TS got the same idea. Is there any other art outside of the chibi? That's a great question. I'm pretty sure all the key art I've seen has been in this style, so I don't think so. But I might be wrong. If someone can Google it and find it, you can prove me wrong. She's either 20 or 2000. Somewhere in there. Princess, terrible news, I'm afraid. A new rift has sprung up just ahead. We're still investigating the scene, so please be careful if you decide to move closer. Why do I have a feeling that the new rift is also going to be the same location of where the kid is? So we'll just keep following the path. Euro says, so I was lamenting another video game dev closing earlier and randomly thought about a cartoon from a few years back that I have to recommend. It's apparently on Peacock TV, so if you have that, you should check out Code Monkeys. Okay, you need to tell me more about Code Monkeys. What do I expect when I watch episode 1 of Code Monkeys? Monkeys who can code? For some reason, I think Zelda and Fam are elves. I mean, they are basically. Their actual race is called Hylians. But yeah, they are essentially elves, and what gives that away is the ears. I don't actually know if Hylians have, like, extended lifespans like elves typically do in fantasy media, though. I don't actually know. And I don't know if anyone knows. I don't know if Nintendo's ever sort of given us any information about the Hylians as a race, but maybe they are long-lived. Ah, Princess Zelda, you're here. We came upon this rift while searching for the missing child, but this dog won't move an inch. It just refuses to leave. And if this is Romy's dog, then that could mean... Oh, I can't even bear to say it. What a good doggy. Aw, don't worry, I'll save your owner. As God knows, no one else around here can do anything. It's not our first time rift diving, and it won't be our last. Try, please make this entrance so we can save the child. It's an 8-bit cartoon about a game dev company in the early days of gaming. Mostly it's nonsense, though. Okay. Interesting. I will make a note of that, Euro. I will admit, Euro has a good track record when it comes to recommending me TV shows. I feel like everything he's ever recommended to me I've enjoyed, so we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't break his streak. I can sense my friends here. They're trapped. They're trapped in 3 areas, to be exact. Speaking of trapped, I think I see the girl of the hour in the stilled southern Hyrule Field Rift. That's the girl who went missing, isn't it, Romy? We found her. If we mend the rift, we'll be able to save her. Karis says, Hylians are shown to be able to become older than 100 years. If we look at Wind Waker and ST, for example, which take place roughly 100 years apart, we have Nico. So it's basically just regular people with good health and pointy ears. Okay. Yes, okay. So they don't have, like, extreme lifespans. They can live up to 100 years, which, I mean, so can humans if you eat right and all that good stuff, so... Good to know. Thanks for the information, Karis. Also, Crash Dummy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our stream tonight. I have not yet watched The League Euro. I know you've recommended that one to me. That one's still on the list, so I gotta get to it. You know my saying by this point, right? So many things, so little time. Oops. Didn't mean to randomly toss that bomb. There's group of friends number 2. We're gonna avoid the big spinnies and go find group of friends number 3, and guess what? I found them. Well, that was a pretty quick and easy little rift. We found all of the tries, and now we can mend the rift and save that poor kid. Do your thing, tries. My friend shared some of their power with me. Enough to get you to level 11? Heck yeah! Thanks, friends. I feel like I can do even more now. Try's power has increased even more. The number of triangles needed to create some echoes has been reduced. We also got 2 might crystals, which reminds me, we've got a ton of might crystals right now, so before we do anything tonight, we need to go get some upgrades. Because we now have 41 might crystals. Zelda, let's go back to your world now. Sounds good. Hey, Girlie has been reunited with her dog. Princess Zelda, it's a miracle. The rift is gone and the child is saved. Oh, it's the princess. Hi, princess. Why are you here? You were caught in a rift. Princess Zelda saved you from it. Oh, wow, thank you. I guess that means it's been a while, huh? Well, you should probably go home. I mean, it's been like maybe 5 minutes, but I guess that's a while when you're a small child. Thank you for your help, Your Highness. If you hadn't been here, well, I'm just glad you were. I'll go brief the other soldiers on what happened. Would you escort this one to the castle? I played lots and lots, and now I'm hungry. Priorities. I like it, kid. Thank you for helping to bring back my dear daughter. The king didn't do shit. Why are you thanking the king? The real savior's right behind you, bud. God damn. Papa really likes to hog the glory, doesn't he? So rude. When I heard she had slipped out of town, I didn't know what to do. Thankfully, little Romy is safe now because of Princess Zelda. I, too, am relieved to have the child back with us. Romy, glad as we are that you're safe, you should know your father was very worried. In the future, you mustn't go beyond the gates on your own. Understood? Papa was worried about me? I'm sorry, I'll be more careful. I also want you to know that Zelda gave me your gift, and I'd like to take the opportunity to express my gratitude. Thank you, Romy. I will cherish it. Now, I'm sure you're both tired after all the excitement today. This soldier will escort you back into town. Yes, Your Majesty. One thing about monarchs is they love credit for everything, no matter who did it, says Brawny, the loyal citizen of the United Kingdom. Garrus says, oh, one of my sister's dogs is of that breed, with the mustache and all, but with patches of black and white. It's a mix of different ones, but still has that mustache and grumpy face. So cute, I love it. Bye-bye, King. Bye-bye, Princess. Hey, Romy, slow down. Is it finally time for my credit? Gas me up, Dad. Zelda, I appreciate your help with this matter. You know, you actually caused a similar fuss once when you were little. You always were a spirited one. I used to worry terribly when you got into trouble, and now? Now you're grown up. So much so that you no longer need my help. Even so, Zelda, you will always be my daughter, no matter how strong and capable you become. And no matter the duties you are burdened with. Here, I would like you to have this dress back. Ooh, I got some customary attire. This beautiful and elegant dress is fit for a princess. Wearing it makes you feel regal. You left it with Impa when you fled the castle, yes? That dress is a symbol of who you are to the kingdom, and who you are to me. The Princess of Hyrule, my beloved daughter. You are my greatest treasure, Zelda. While you are away, I will wish for your safety upon this happy clover. Please know that you may return home whenever you need rest. Well, damn, I know I gassed myself up about always wearing my cat clothes, but I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to wear my customary attire, a beautiful and elegant dress fit for a princess. Wearing it makes you feel regal. I mean, I do look really pretty, and I have been wearing the cat costume for like the last 15 hours of gameplay, so maybe when we go save the world, we'll be dressed in our best. I too am relieved to hear you found the missing girl. These rifts are terrifying. I dare not think about what might have happened if you weren't there. Give the cat costume a wash and wear these rags in the meantime, I guess. What a good way to put it, TS. Alright, we saved the day yet again. Anyone else need help here before I go literally save the world? I should stop by the local store. See if they have anything to sell. Oh, actually, speaking of cat costume though, we need to re-equip it so I can talk to this one cat in particular. Wanna know my name? It's Cutie Kitty. Wow. That was worth the change of outfit. Great name, huh? I know. You're welcome to call me by my name as much as you like. Cutie Kitty! Guys, Cutie Kitty is officially canon. I love it. Stone Anklet. A heavy anklet that stabilizes balance. Wearing it reduces knockback. Sure. What's another 400 rupees when you're filthy stinking rich? Boom. Thank you so much for your purchase, princess. I mean, the fact that I need to spend my own money in the local store after A, just being, you know, the princess of the kingdom, and B, not only that, but also going around saving the world and solving everyone's problems, seems a little rude, but I'm just that good of a person, I guess, helping the economy. Got another quest from a kid over here. What's you again, Miss Princess Lady? Hey, I thought up a Zol no one's ever seen before. All of the Zols you've showed me up to now are really cute, but there's gotta be a Zol that's really out there. I mean like cute and flashy. If you ever find an out there Zol, show it to me. There's gotta be a cute and flashy one. Is he maybe talking about the automaton we actually have, the Gizmo? I feel like that fits the description of cute and flashy. Yep. Easy. There it is, that's the one! Powers to send the tax collectors after that vendor. Mite crystals, right. Thank you, TS. We're gonna do that right after we entertain this kid. Ronnie says, speaking of princesses, how's Muffin doing? So I think I gave you guys the update on Saturday, but I guess maybe you weren't all here. How dare you miss a stream? No, but I should recap. So I think I told you guys before, Muffin turned 10, which is so exciting. My little girl's all grown up. So we took her for her annual routine checkup, and because she's now officially a quote-unquote senior, I know, that does not compute, she's still a little baby. They wanted to do just like a slate of routine tests, just make sure everything's going well, sort of establish a baseline for her going forward. So they did blood work, they did a urine test, some other stuff like that. So, of course, in doing all that testing, they actually caught something basically by accident. Her urine test came back and they realized she had a urinary tract infection. So, I mean, great, really good thing we caught it early. She was exhibiting no symptoms, and the issue with cats, as any fellow cat owners probably know, is that cats hide their symptoms really well, too. You normally don't know something's wrong with a cat until it's, like, bad. So I'm really glad we caught it early. Anyway, regardless, they gave her a course of antibiotics to take. It was a tiny pill. We just crushed it up, put it in her food. She ate it all. Did 7 days of antibiotics and then went back for a checkup 7 days later. Then on Friday, I was actually out to lunch and I got a call from the vet, and turns out, unfortunately, the infection has not cleared up. So she's now on a second round of antibiotics. They gave her a different one to see if this one would be more effective, and this one is in liquid form. For some reason, I thought maybe the liquid form would be easier to give her than the tablet. However, that is not the case. It's been a disaster. Trying to give a cat a syringe of liquid medicine is as difficult as you can probably imagine. And the thing about Muffin is, like, Muffin is very docile at baseline, right? Like, we call her a sack of potatoes because, like, you can basically do anything with her. You've seen it. I dress her up in outfits and everything. But even she's having none of this. So it's been a two-person method, me and Alana working together. We swaddle her up in a little blanket, so we make her into a little burrito, so all of her limbs are contained and she can't flail, and then I just kind of hold her as tight as I very can, and Alana puts the medicine in her mouth, and it's honestly emotionally traumatizing for all of us, but in good news, she only has 3 more nights left. It's just once a day, thank God. So we're over the hill, we're more than halfway through, and please cross all of your fingers, toes, appendages, that this time the infection clears up, and we wanted to go through this again because A, it's emotionally traumatizing, and B, my bank account is hurting. Karis knew exactly as soon as I said liquid medicine. He said, yeah, no, it's harder. It's painful because you need to kind of force it. Exactly. It is not an ideal process. So that was a very long story to say that Muffin is doing okay. She's still actually not showing any symptoms. But really hopeful that in the next couple of days she'll be feeling extra better. Powers is just casually dropping a burrito in a sentence is epic. That's what she is, okay? Tia says, should we source additional limbs to cross too? I mean, I legally can't ask you to do that, but, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. She needs all the limbs she can get. Go, team, go! Alright, back to Legend of Zelda. There it is! That's the one! The kid is impressed. His jaws touch the grass. Wow, it sparkles. This one's not even in my encyclopedia. Where'd you find it? Well, I actually had a crazy guy who lives in the woods build it from scratch. You're saying a person made it? I guess they must know even more about Zols than I do. Thanks a bunch, Princess. I'm gonna pay you back with my treasure. Take care of it, okay? Oh, hell yeah, kid! That's the best treasure ever! You got 4 pieces of hearts. Your maximum number of hearts is increased and they've been filled. Bringing us to 16 total hearts. When I grow up, I'm gonna study lots and lots about Zols. I'll make friends with Zols all over Hyrule and become a Zol expert. Good for you, kid. I believe in you. Alright. So, we've done everything in Hyrule Castletown, so now I'm going to do what TS reminded me to do. Teleport down to Lubury's house, where we can spend our might crystals for some upgrades. Speaking of a guy in the woods who makes robots, I had a comment on one of the YouTube VODs. Someone said I need to go back and talk to Dompe, because now that we've created all the automatons, he has a little something for us. So that's another thing we need to do tonight. We're basically gonna tie up all of our loose ends before we actually go to the quote-unquote final boss, final dungeon or whatever, so. Now, we do have 41 crystals, meaning we can get multiple upgrades. The bow and energy requires 20 crystals each, and bombs require 10. I gotta be honest, I don't use bombs in combat that much, so I'm gonna start with an upgrade of the energy. But yeah, W YouTube comment. Shout out to Eternal Gamer for giving us that heads up, because we might have missed that. I hope it's not like the situation Arthur had to go through. Oh my god. If Zelda dies a slow, painful death by tuberculosis, I'm selling this game. Can you imagine? Plot twist! Zelda has caught an incurable disease and we need to watch her die! I feel like tuberculosis on a chibi character would be... wow, that's just a mental image. Anyway. Kara says, oh god, no, I meant dealing with the automaton and his creator. No one tell Nintendo about TB. Shh, it's our little secret. But that's a good point, Karis. We did actually meet an automaton and his creator in Red Dead Redemption 2, which actually, although did still have a tragic ending, it wasn't tuberculosis related, but the automaton did kill his creator, so let's hope we don't find Dompe in a puddle of his own blood. Alright, the energy gauge is now level 4, it's a nice big bar, giving us lots of hero power going forward. So apparently our energy is now fully maxed out. Our sword is also fully maxed out. Let's presumably also now max out our bow for another 20 might crystals. Nice. So we've got one singular might crystal remaining, which we can't do anything with right now, but our sword, our bow, and our energy meter are all maxed out. All that's left is our bombs. I'm sure there's people out there who use bombs in combat and probably do some crazy things with bombs. That's just not something I've done so far. Knock on wood, the final boss is probably going to require bombs now that I'm having this whole discussion about it. But the point being, I only ever use bombs to solve puzzles, so I feel like upgrading them is not as vital as some of the other ones. I decided to pop down here to this village. This is actually Link's hometown, because I wanted to see what they were selling in the store. They're selling some potions and stuff, but perhaps most importantly, it's another child who needs our help. Why are there so many children who need help today? I don't know. Let's go 3 for 3, shall we? This kid's actually pretty cute. That's the cutest kid we've seen so far. If there was a contest, this kid would win cutest kid in Hyrule. Zelda is confirmed un-American. Because she's putting her bombs last. Chilly, fluffy, and totally white. That's what snow's like. And I learned that from Link. He taught me Hebra Mountain's covered in snow, because it's super cold in northern Hyrule. But white, fluffy, and cold all in one thing? I want to see some for myself. I can't go all the way to Hebra Mountain until I'm grown up. Guess I'll have to wait forever. Okay. Guess this is where I come in. The issue is... how do I just show him snow? I've got a few, like, ice-related things. I guess we'll just... oh, I have a snowball. No, that'll do it. Boom. Not just any snowball. It's a freaking mega snowball, too. There you go. Whoa, is this snow? That's amazing. Thanks for bringing it, miss. Okay, if I touch it? Yeah, it's so cold. And it's fluffy and crunchy. But if I pack this stuff in my hand, it's solid? Weird. Ugh, got some in my mouth. Oh, gotta stop. My hands are freezing. Yeah, that was fun. Hold out your hand, miss. Okay, I did say this kid was the cutest kid in Hyrule, but he did not have the best quest reward of the kids in Hyrule. That still goes to the other kids, so... sorry, bud, but you're not a unanimous number 1. 8 jars of floral nectar? It could use some work. Mom says I gotta thank anyone who helps me with things. Now that was the best. I hope it snows in Southern Village someday. I mean, if it ever does, you should probably worry about climate change and what that's doing to the Kingdom of Hyrule, but anyway. Alright, well that's another Kid quest complete. And now, as I was just telling you about a little while ago, we need to pop up and visit Dompe at his studio. Hello, Dompe, I'm back, and I heard you might have something for me. Now that I'm done making automatons for you, I'll show you my special treasure. I call it the clockwork bangle. If you wear it, you'll have an easier time with your automatons. Pretty tempting, eh? You want it, don't you? Well, if you insist, I suppose I can part with it. For you, anything. I'll trade it to you for 5 monster stones. Wow, all that advertising, and then in the end, he's still making me pay for it. Luckily I have 18 monster stones, so not a big deal, but goddamn, everyone in this kingdom thinks they can really twist the princess rubber arm, can't they? A clockwork bangle. So a watch, then. Wow, I actually never thought about that. Yes, Bronny, I think you're right. I think he's giving me Hyrule's very first watch, maybe. Let's see what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, yep, that's all of them. With that done, you can take this. It's actually just a cog stuck on a bangle. So, I guess Hyrule hasn't invented clocks yet. Power says the king has been far too soft on the population. Truly, he needs to start ruling with an iron fist because his daughter is getting extorted throughout this kingdom of his. Alright, so this is the clockwork bangle. Dompe crafted this simple accessory which helps you wind the clockwork key faster. Yeah. Put this on and you'll be able to wind the clockwork key even faster. Perfect. Well, shout out to, I believe it was Eternal Gamer in the YouTube comments. Appreciate you for letting us know that Dompe had a little something for us. And if you're watching this VOD, hello! From the past! The entirety of Hyrule is out to fleece, and Zelda is a ewe. They think the apple doesn't fall far from the pushover tree. Alright, in terms of other side things that I want to do, as you can probably tell, we have uncovered every inch of the map except this tiny, rocky section just to the south here, so let's go check that out, make sure there's no treasure hiding there or anything like that that we may have missed. Using the power of the wooden box, we will platform up here. See what's going on. Ooh. Well, I'm glad we did this, because what the hell is this? There's a whole temple here that I missed, and there's a dude and a quest. Yay! For exploration. Those are some creepy statues outside, but also look how adorable that little claymation bird is. Oh, I just want to put him in my pocket. Ah, you scared me! Sorry, it is, we're 2 days away from Halloween. I'm sorry, sir. I'm just really in the spirit. Sorry, frayed nerves. The name's Sago. I'm an archaeologist. Is there any particular reason you're here? I hope it's not to go inside. There's a monster in there. The other day I went inside and I heard this creepy voice. Let's play a game, shall we? Holy shit, it's Saw. Guys, lots of people have been asking if I'm gonna play a horror game from Halloween. Here you go. Boom. Here it is. We're gonna play a game with a ghost. Everyone knows how this is gonna go down, right? Oh yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. Yipes! Okay, I'm opting out. It might sound friendly, but that's the voice of a monster. Wait, what do you mean sound friendly? I'm immediately threatened. I'm not studying the temple while there are monsters about. Side quest. Let's play a game. Holy crap. Oh yeah, it's even spooky inside. Eastern Temple. Whoa. I think we essentially just came across some side content. I don't know that we would have found this temple if we didn't explore. The music in here is very cool. Oh, do you see what I need to do here? I think I need to redirect the electric balls using this rock to put them in whatever this little console is. That's an interesting gameplay mechanic. I haven't seen that before. Boom. What is this place? Yeah. Now, this is gonna be difficult. Wait. One of them just got up into the thing and I don't even know how he did it. I think I need to get him on the far wall. And then he'll go up the ramp? The spark went up the ramp. Okay, I wasn't looking at it. It kind of happened when I didn't notice, so now I'm just wondering, how do I make it do that? Because I totally did that inadvertently. Must have to go like here? There. Oh, almost. I'm still not 100% on the actual mechanics of this. We needed to go up the ramp and then I need to move the rock, I think. Probably if I was faster. Literally, what did I need to go back and watch my own VOD. I don't know how I got it up there in the first place. You can use both stones. Do I guess I probably need to, do I? Again, it's hard to know what to do when I haven't figured out what I'm supposed to do, if that makes sense. Okay, that's a good sign. We have gotten it up on the higher block. So now, can I just move that? No, oh, no, this'll work, this'll work. He's up one level higher now. Okay, so that's what we had to do. Boom. Interesting. Is this whole temple just gonna be full of these sorts of puzzles? What do we have here? Question, can you learn an echo of the sparks? We can see if we can defeat them in combat next time we find them. too. I need to get rid of these boxes here that I was hoping our little flame guy could burn, but apparently it's asking too much of him, is it? Maybe we do need to learn an Echo of the Sparks so I can put it in that little machine. Let's see. Aha! TS was right. There you have it. Boom. You learned the Spark Echo, and that's, I guess, how we solved the puzzle over here. So if I just do that, he'll get stuck on the fence. If I do that, boom. Wait a minute. That didn't work? Oh, I just needed to do it twice for some reason. Okay. Yeah, you even nailed the name. Sparks is indeed what they were called. And we got 50 rupees, which makes us so happy, because God knows Zelda gets nothing for free in this kingdom, as we already discussed. Aha! Speaking of sparks... Ow. Just wanted to quickly grab this chest. Okay. All that for 5 portions of rock salt. Zelda had to be literally electrocuted for those pieces of salt. Hope it was worth it, girl. Ah, I think it's out there. But it's okay. Because apparently being electrocuted doesn't actually, impact my health. It just kind of zaps me for a second. So when the sparks are underwater, they have a bigger range of electrocution, but not big enough to keep me from my 50 rupees. Ow. Ow. Go, go, go! How Zelda's hair looks so perfect and smooth even after all this electrocution, I'll never know. Girl, please share your hair care secrets. Because this is impressive. Whoa! Here's the boss! Jigsaw himself. At long last, a visitor. I was absolutely starved for company. Let's play a game, shall we? I'll make the first move. Just try to keep up. Is the game, murder? Because if so, I've got the perfect thing. Lionel? Can you kill this guy for me? You sure can. When in doubt, summon your pet Lionel. I suppose you won that round. Forgive me if I get a little broken up. Good luck trying to hit me now. The boss's name is Smog, by the way. Wait a minute. I think we need to get all of his parts together before we can hit him. Maybe? Yeah. We gotta put this mofo back together. Fighting Smog? What is this, New Delhi? Either that or Los Angeles. It's a little harder to maneuver this than I'd like. Okay, this'll work. There we go. Collide, pieces of cloud! Nah, LA doesn't get smog. That's just the smoke from a gender reveal forest fire. Alright, phase 2 was complete, but alas, perhaps to the shock of absolutely nobody, there is a phase 3. Put this cloud back together. I don't love this mechanic of like moving these objects. It's not the most intuitive. Like, I feel like this is supposed to be easier than it is, but it's not. There we go. Okay. Wait a minute, can I just grab the clouds themselves? No, I can't. I was gonna say, wait a dang minute. Have I been making this harder on myself this whole time? Okay, we've got those two pieces together, so we just need to reunite these last two pieces. There we go. Boom! I don't even need a Lionel for this. I'm gonna take you down myself, Mr. Cloud. Ow. Right, I have a bow. Right, I should probably use that. Yeah, fine, it seems I need more practice. When next we meet, I will emerge the victor. You can count on that. What do you mean, next we meet? Aren't you dead? Looking pretty dead to me, and look what he gave us! My two favorite things in this world. Money and a heart container. Don't mind if I do. Secret side dungeon complete! Love it. Now let's get out of here. I saw something come out of the temple. It looked like a cloud. You're telling me the cloud was a monster and you defeated it? Incredible. I'm gonna write all about this, and you, in my next paper. But it might take a while to get published, so here's this in the meantime. Ooh. We love an advance, especially in the form of an ancient charm. This enchanted object from long ago reduces the damage you suffer while wearing it. Oh, that's a sick reward. That's an artifact I found in the Faron wetlands. Be careful with it, okay? Now I can research the temple at long last. I just realized that I learned monsters can talk. Should I mention that in my paper too? I mean, probably. That seems like a key part of everything we just learned here, but to each their own, I suppose. Alright, let's take off the climbing band and equip the ancient charm. Alright, and with that, not only do we get to explore a secret dungeon, defeat a secret boss, and get some secret loot, we also finally cleared the full map. Yay! I think that deserves a round of applause. Alright, guys. So, we've done everything. I mean, it's quite possible we missed some side quest somewhere, but as far as I'm aware, everything on my to-do list has been taken care of. We've completed the map. We've upgraded our weapons. We've gotten some new accessories, helped out some various people around the land, and as Kara so perfectly put it, I think it's go time. It's time for us to go to the Eternal Forest, track down Null, the Prime Energy, the Sacred Tree, and the Hero. I gotta be honest, I still feel upset that they continuously refer to Link as the Hero. Don't get me wrong, Link is a hero, but isn't Zelda a hero as well? Like, I feel like it's diminishing her by saying Link is the hero. You're just Zelda. She is just as much of a hero as, if not more, than Link, so it's probably my one criticism of the game so far. But anyway, this hero is gonna go save the other hero and head to the Eternal Forest. So luckily for us, we've already been there before, which means we can cut down on travel time and just warp right over. Girl hero? What do you think this is? The 21st century? Game is too woke. I hate it. Whoa! Looks like the guards made it here after all. Are you okay, right? Ugh. Princess, why would you do such a thing? You didn't need to be so forceful. That was an echo? Ugh, I couldn't tell the difference, and I certainly learned a painful lesson. Now, where has the fraudulent princess gone? Wait, I'm recalling now. Last I saw, she was examining that stone monument. I don't see a big sacred tree here. Maybe it's elsewhere. Well, we're gonna start by investigating this. The last time we were in the Eternal Forest, Zelda couldn't actually read the text inscribed on this tablet. Let's see if she can now. The path will open when the 6 pedestals are crowned. To crown each pedestal, demonstrate the power of echoes and prove your wisdom. Aha! So all the little pedestals that we saw around this place now have a purpose as well. We were kind of wondering what to do with them when we first saw them, but turns out there's an endgame puzzle to solve, so we must need, yeah, to do that. There we go. Purpose revealed. Alright, so there should be 5 more of those scattered around the forest. It's strange that these things are scattered throughout the Eternal Forest. I think it means there's clearly some secret here in general. Which we will try our best to find. Oh, crap! I didn't realize the Lionel would still be here. Y'all ready for Lionel on Lionel battles? Wow, my Lionel sucks. Oh my god! Why is that Lionel so much more strong? So much stronger? Words are hard when you're watching a Lionel battle. Alright. Well, at least we got rid of him. Now we just need to wander all around and look for the pedestals. The issue is it's a little bit hard to navigate in here, so it's gonna be hard to see like where we have and haven't been. Okay, there's a pedestal right there. Which means we just need to find its corresponding ball. Oh, there's a pedestal there? Wait a minute, I don't see any balls. Okay, this is clearly not as simple as I thought it was going to be. I think if we listen to the riddle again, it said demonstrate the power of echoes and your wisdom. Which makes me think, I guess we need to summon particular things to put in these? Like maybe it's like other circular things that we have? It's not the snowball. Is it the rock? Nope. Is it this rock? Nope. Huh. What am I missing? Maybe it's a way of saying that you'll use all in your arsenal to do it. Yeah. That is kind of the feeling I'm getting. Oh, I'm so dumb. You can learn the echo of the ancient orb. That's what we needed. Okay. There we go. So taking that with us, now we know what to do. And that's why the balls weren't scattered around, because the only way I can access this is someone who knows the power of echoes and can actually create copies of the one that's placed here. That's a pretty handy-dandy safety mechanism. Not many people are going to crack this code unless they can create perfect replicas of that one ancient orb. Luckily, it appears that the locations of the pedestals are kind of laid out there on the main tablet. Because as you can see, the bottom three just lit up, meaning the other two must be up a little bit from that area. So probably like here-ish. Or not? Oh, there's one. So that's the one on the right. Yep. So the other one is just to the left, somewhere around this latitude, I think. Aha! I think it's right there. It's so easy to get turned around in this forest. There we go. And that's all of them. Gotta love that little puzzle solving noise, right? So let's go see what that does for us. Now that's a familiar shape, hey? Ooh, and it unveils a hidden path. A path! Right, my soldiers and I are off to secure the path ahead for you. No, you can't. Only those sanctioned by the goddesses can go through here. Oh, I see. So leave this to us and do whatever else you can in the meantime to help. Zelda's very reliable, and I'll be with her too. We'll handle this. Understood. Well then, we're all counting on you too. I will return to the castle and continue to handle any impending monster threats. Princess, try. Please be careful. Soldiers, move out. Let's go, Zelda. I'm excited! Is the Deku Tree gonna be back here? Or this universe's version of it? Maybe Link? What do we have? Oh my god, look! It is the Deku Tree!
Oh.
And a Triforce symbol on the ground in front of him. Oh, this is cool. You have returned quickly, priestess. So, have you already obtained the prime energy? Oh? The person earlier was an echo of you? She managed to fool this old tree. I, the Deku Tree, have long watched over and protected this forest. One so ancient as myself is not easily deceived, and yet my bark overgrew my eyes, it seems. However, while she deceived me, she won't be able to deceive the prime energy. Enter and bear witness to divine judgment. May you be strong of heart, priestess of wisdom. So, I think we all knew the prime energy was the Triforce, but that's essentially confirmed now that we see all the Triforce imagery around. And it was apparently hidden in ancient ruins guarded by the Deku Tree deep in the Eternal Forest. And there's the fake herself. She even got herself a fake wand. Oh, there it is. Wow, the inner Legend of Zelda fan in me is absolutely geeking out. In the span of 2 minutes, we met the Deku Tree and saw the Triforce. It's like, oh my god. All of the cool, iconic stuff is appearing at once. Fake Zelda says, so this is the prime energy left behind by the three goddesses. Long, long ago, before time ever was, Null drifted in the void of nothingness. This was a pleasant place for Null. The void needed only Null. All was well and in its rightful order. Until the goddesses came and created the world, stealing away Null's peaceful void. Null relentlessly tore at the fabric of the world, but the goddesses' servants always repaired it. Until now. Now Null can return things to how they were meant to be, back to nothingness. It is time to return all to the void, back to the state in which Null prospers. Guess the Deku Tree was wrong when he said that fake Zelda couldn't get the prime energy. Because, it's looking like she's getting it. The bastard broke it! Oh... Do you see what just happened? One piece went to each of its holders. He got power, I got wisdom, and someone else nearby got courage? Interesting. Curse the goddesses. How dare they insinuate that I, a perfect echo, do not have the right. Though I did receive one. If I can gather the other two, everything is mine. One went to you, and the last one... Could it have gone to him? Unfortunately, I do not have time to deal with you right now. Kara says, who could it be? I can't connect to the link. I will take yours last. Well, I guess we know Link's nearby. What do you think she's going to do? I can probably hazard a guess. I'm sensing something really unpleasant through here. Is this what it feels like to be afraid? But everything will be fine as long as I'm with you, Zelda. Alright, let's go. We need to go after the rest of the prime energy. Here it is, the final rift. I sensed Null back when they attacked you, Zelda, and I'm sensing that same presence now. I think that dark mass in the distance may be Null. Oh shit, it's huge. That's not a good sign. The prime energy must be up ahead. Come on, Zelda. Well, we're gonna go fight a giant blob of nothingness, but all's gonna be a-okay, right? Right? I love the music here. I mean, I've loved the music throughout the entire game, but right here it's pretty freaking awesome. Just running past everything that's trying to kill me. Whoa, this is cool. We're heading through like environments from all the places we visited. First we had the traditional forest like we saw in Southern Forest. Now we're heading through what is essentially the Gerudo Desert. Looks like Null has essentially absorbed pieces of Hyrule. And now we need to navigate them all. This is pretty cool. What's the worst a big blob of nothingness can do? Nothing? No big deal. When you put it like that, TS, I suddenly feel a lot better about our chances. Aha, yes, now we're into a snowy area, and luckily for us, we do have a waypoint. We just run past everything that's trying to kill me. Leave me alone, you fools! Now we're into the wetlands area. Null does nothing. It's not very effective. Alright, I am gonna have to kill this guy. I was trying to hit a pacifist run, but now we're at the volcano. Well, we would have been. Now we're at the volcano. And finally, I know what to actually do with these air vents. Because if you remember, we actually traversed the entire volcano area not knowing what to do with these air vents. And then we figured out you could do this. I basically just cheesed my way through that entire area and never figured out the intended mechanic, which, looking back, is quite funny. Can't catch me, evil monsters. I'm out of here. My flock of seagulls doing work. I love it. Emergent gameplay is a blessing no matter the game and no matter how cheesy. The fact that you can beat an entire area without learning its core mechanic is hysterical. I know. Just goes to show it's the perfect example of how much creative freedom you have in this game, because no matter how much the game wants you to do something in particular, you don't have to do it. You can find a way around it. I did it. Hey, here we go! Link! And he did indeed get the third piece of the Prime Energy as expected. Poor old Link's in that crystal that he saved us from at the very beginning of the game. And it sounds like Evil Zelda's here as well, because she says, the Prime Energy, so you were the hero after all. Hey, it's him! It's Link, we finally found him! Huh. Well, here you are. I didn't have time to deal with you earlier. Hi, Idaho! You arrived just in time. We are about to fight the final boss here in The Legend of Zelda Echoes and Wisdom. So sit back, relax, and watch me beat my evil clone. Ignoring core mechanics. Tiff, are you turning into a speedrunner? One game at a time. All of the Prime Energy has gathered here, and the Great Null will consume it. This is it! You know what time it is, right? It's time for us to summon a Lionel and fight this evil thing. This music is freaking epic! Okay, Lionel, I'm gonna need you to do your job. And then I'm gonna do my job. Except I can't touch her. Guess I need to get rid of these guys first. Wish Lionel was doing his job a little better. He's focused on Princess Zelda, but I think we need to get rid of her minions first. If I just manually point him to who I want him to fight, it seems to work a little better. Just need some aerial. Let's get a flock of seagulls to attack her, shall we? Defeating all her minions, I'm not able to get a hit in on her. I don't know if we just defeat enough of her minions that eventually it'll hurt her too, or... Oh no, there we go. We got a hit in. We got a hit in on her there. There, and I got one in too. Okay, perfect. Perfect. No, we can hit her. Yeah, I'll let Lionel deal with the minions, and I'll hit her. There we go. Now we're doing damage. Issue is we ran out of hero power, but do have some smoothies that can help. I say smoothies, and I should have just said smoothie. One thing I didn't think of for our pre-final boss prep was to go make more smoothies, so we're gonna have to just work with what we got. Just keep dropping basically in and out of hero power to keep it stocked up. There we go. Oh, now she's getting real mad. Show us your true colors, why don't you? Evil Null Zelda. And the more angry she gets, the stronger the echoes she summons. Honestly, thank God we have the Lionel to just deal with all these mobs. Uh-oh, I am low health. Time for another smoothie. Don't mind me, just fighting forces of evil while knocking back smoothies. There we go. Are you dead? Is that it? It's looking good. Nope. Spoke too soon. Oh no, there she goes with the prime energy. Well, for now, let's focus on the thing right in front of us, shall we? Hey Link, can I help you out? Hey, buddy. Guess this is the first real time we're meeting face to face. Link, you're not hurt? You're all right? I'm glad. So the hero of legend and the priestess of wisdom are you two. And the prime energy resides in you, Zelda and Link. Null absorbed the last one. Each part of the prime energy is incredibly potent, so we have to take Null down. We've all got to work together to take back the prime energy from Null. Oh, but Link, you're unarmed. We can't defeat Null like this. Zelda, let's give Link his weapons you recovered. You mean the ones I so carefully powered up for you? Man, this is such bullshit. I hate that Zelda has done all the hard work, but at the end of the day, Link's gonna take the credit. Link's gonna get the sword that we so meticulously upgraded. Link gets called the hero. Lame, lame, double lame. Fine. Okay, let's give Link his weapons and defeat Null together. Will you give him his weapons now? I guess. Power says, and now we arrive at the moment I was talking about, and this is where we quit. Did your partner quit because she was also peeved that Link was stealing all the glory? Or is this final battle annoying? Tia says, nah, yeah, this is some BS. Bronny says, patriarchy the game. Like, don't get me wrong, it was cool to reverse the roles and for Zelda to finally rescue Link, but why couldn't we have just left it there? Why did we need to somehow do all this work just to put Link back atop his hero pedestal? It feels like it erases Zelda's hard work to just kind of be like, oh, Link, I saved you. Now here's all your stuff back. Can you go save us? You know? Powers is peeved is putting it lightly. What an awful design choice from the devs. I know, this is so frustrating. Like, why hand Zelda the reins to her very own game just to, like, take them away from her in the final moments? And I know they're gonna say, well, they're fighting Null together, side by side, you know, the hero and the priestess, but I don't know. I'm feeling a little icky about this, to be honest. I don't love it. I don't love this whole thing. We're feeling validated by your reaction, thanks. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I could help validate you. Unfortunately, I can't change the game itself, but I can at least provide some validation that you are not alone in being peeved by this particular design choice, so... Well, this is too bad, but apparently we have no choice but to give him his weapons. Either that or we can just let Null take over the world. Honestly, tough choice. Alright, Link, here's all the stuff that I put all my time and energy into upgrading for you. When you return his weapons, you won't be able to use them anymore. Also, I feel like once we go inside, there won't be any backing out. Are you ready to head in? Ellen tried to use the sword to rip the hole in space herself. Hell yeah, Ellen! A strong, independent princess who don't need no man. She also tried to push Link off a cliff. Mark, I might like Ellen better than you. Because these are some top tier strats. So, Tri is letting us know, not too subtly, that we are indeed entering the point of no return. Yes, 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 I'm ready, let's go. Alright, let's rearm Link. It's time. Corporate needs you to find the difference between world plunged in an eternal void and oppressive patriarchy. They're the same. Okay, that's good, TS. That's good. Alright, in we go. Ew. It's gross in here. The cave kind of looks like a butthole. So this is the inside of Null. Yeah, and it's a little too squishy for my liking. The prime energy is just ahead. Zelda? Link? Let's go. Null's body. Ew. For some reason, I didn't expect us to go inside Null, or for Null to be a creature that has enough substance for us to go inside, but here we are, and it's disgusting. I wish you'd stop running ahead. At the very least, can we, like, walk together? Music is so spooky in here. Yeah, I'll give it to Nintendo. Very happy they finally gave Zelda her own game after so many years. I guess you gotta take a step forward before you can take a leap if we're gonna, you know, I'm trying to be glass half full optimistic about this. But it's lame that even when Zelda finally had her starring moment, it wasn't fully hers. In the end, they couldn't give all the control to Zelda. They still pulled back and gave it to Link in the end, so... In the next game, I just want it to be all Zelda, you know? Yeah. 2 steps forward, 1 step back is about how I describe this right now. And the best part is now that I don't have a sword... Well, I mean, I do have a Lionel, though. Who would you choose in a fight? 1 Link or 1 angry Lionel boy? I might pick the Lionel. Remember, you do need your man, Nintendo. AMK. That's about right, yeah. No matter how good you are on your own, at the end of the day, you really do need your man. Oh crap. Lionel on Lionel battles. Why is that one so much stronger than mine? Thing is I can just summon an unlimited amount though, so in the end, I was stronger. Women, you need a manly man hero. Also Nintendo. Preferably one who wears spandex. 'Cause God knows they are the manliest of men. Oh no! I guess for now we'd better split up. And honestly, it just shows they don't have quite so much faith in their character work on Zelda. Yeah, exactly. Like, in theory, there's nothing wrong with Link and Zelda teaming up to solve puzzles together. That's not the part that I'm frustrated with. The part that I'm frustrated with is that Zelda had to borrow Link's power in the first place, but then is also expected to give it back at the end, even though it had become hers and she had made, you know, like, why couldn't Zelda just have her own power? They didn't need to be given back. So, that's a little frustrating. But anyway, we got a button over here. You need to hit said button. Can you hit that? The team up would make some sense if they had built the game around it. Yeah, just made it at all different than what this is, in which it feels like Zelda's just here to help Link. Like, hey, I've been holding onto your weapons for the last 25 hours. Here they are. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I've been keeping them warm for you. You beat yours first. Suck it, Link. I love how we're just all now officially part of the We Hate Link fan club. It's like, poor Link. I like Link. I just don't like Link when he's stealing the glory from Zelda, you know? Okay, I think I need my little spider friend to get up here. Can't have a princess hero. We don't want to get cooties. Nintendo, probably. Where is my spider? It can't be this far back. I've used it before. I think I went past it. Spider, 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 spider. There you are. No! Ah! Whew. No! What the? Zelda! What is wrong with your body? What? Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't hate Link. I hate the puppet masters in charge of this contrivance. Exactly. Where's my spider? Tiff going against Type 2024. Yeah, I've said a lot of things about spiders in a complimentary way that I don't expect me to ever say again. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I also have not meant to summon an army of seagulls. I keep summoning them because I want to pick one up. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to disappear. There we go. Yay! Seagull power! Woo! Who needs a man when you've got a seagull? And then who needs a seagull when you've got a spider? Whew. How funny would it have been if there was a disembodied hand echo and Tiffy would have sung its praises all game long? Now that would truly be the Twilight Zone. If I was singing praises to the disembodied hands and the spiders, you'd need to do a wellness check on me, I think. Okay, what have we here? We've got a button. Oh, do I need to help Link get up there? Can you use that box? Okay. What about... Okay, I need to get him up there. Oh, wait. No, Link, you were supposed to stay on the box. Get on the box. Now stay on the box. Link, stop being a dummy. Get on this box. Now, can you jump up there? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your legs? I think I had the right idea. Man literally can't stand not being the main character. Does not compute. Okay, you're not really standing on that box in a manner that I would like, so we're gonna do this again. This room is just a microcosm of everything that's gone wrong in the past 15 minutes. Yeah, and I hate to shit on the game too much because up until these last 15 minutes, I had really enjoyed everything about the game. So it's just too bad, you know? Oh, it's the Legend of Lunk. Link looks for Zelda. Hey, Sharp. Hey, Link, use your sword to climb the wall. Oh, wait, you can't do shit. Yeah, it's just me trying to figure out what the hell to do. It's very clear, I think, because he'll jump on the box, so I think it's very clear I'm supposed to get him up on the other side so he can cut that webbing with his sword. The issue is, the guy's just a bit of an idiot. And isn't doing things the way I want him to do it. Like, what am I doing wrong here? Maybe I need boxes of my own for height? I wish I could just, you know, summon a ladder. That would probably make things easier on me. Link, get on this box. For the love of all that is holy, get on this box and stay on this box. Maybe if you built a tower for yourself on the top right and then moved him along. Yeah. So the issue is not only do we need height, we also need length. So I need to be able to move him over, which I'm also having issues with. No wonder Link got sucked in. Dude can't sit still. Like, I can get you that high, bro. You need to figure out the rest on your own. God damn it. Summon a bunch of water. Oops, Link drowned. Guess I better take the sword back. Seriously, can I just do this on my own? Like, I literally don't need you. You're making this harder than it would be otherwise. Okay, I need... Do you think maybe he can just swim up there? Yeah, swim in there. No, you just broke it because you're a dumb ass. Okay. See, if you built a 2-stall stack of boxes where you just were, then you'd be correctly positioned. Like right here? See, the thing is I don't know if it's gonna let me maneuver the box up that far. And the bottom level in the top right corner. Okay. Link, get on the box. Thank you. Come on, that's not close enough. This is actually super annoying. Good night, Bronny. Yeah, you'd think the final dungeon should be full of excitement and thrills, but this is all pretty anticlimactic, isn't it? Get on the box. Link, I swear to fucking God, get on this box. Thank you. Oh my God. That was still not enough. I don't... Can I just pick him up? Yeah, this is the most anticlimactic, lame final dungeon of all time. And I truly apologize. Because up till this point, we were having so much fun. And I'm getting to the point where I'm not having fun any longer, because this is dumb! All I can hear from the kitchen is, Link, get on the goddamn box! Sorry. But it's true, and I mean it. There's gotta be something else we can do here. This is not working. What about a trampoline? Link, do you know how much I hate you right now? Like, I think we're supposed to be lovers, but after this, I would like to kill you. The true lover's way, killing each other. And I can't... Can I put him on double stack boxes? Okay, hang on. Link. Okay. Maybe? I don't want to speak too soon. I think the double stack boxes are too heavy, such that Zelda can't really lift them up high. I think is my issue here. I can only, like, keep them to one height. And that's, like, as far as I can build them. Yes! We did it! That was stupidly difficult and hard, and as usual, I don't think that was the intended solution, but we did it. Ugh. Also, TS, your comment is fucking LOL. Hey Evelyn, how are you? Welcome to the finale of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, what was an amazing game. is unfortunately being dragged down by an awful final dungeon here. But I think we might have made it through. Can we finally fight Null now and put this all to rest? Because that was genuinely painful. Uh-oh. Now we're really going down the butthole. Ah! Link took the principle of ladies first very seriously there by letting me go. Whoa, this is Null's true form? The priestess of wisdom and the hero. I see you intend to interfere. How vexing. Then again, you've come here and brought the prime energy directly to me. The goddesses, they have taken everything from me. Now I will use their power to take it all back. Ah, so this is the prime energy. I'm overflowing with power. Oh, shit. R.I.P. every single citizen of the Kingdom of Hyrule, cows and trees included. Looks like the Zora survived. But Null is creating massive rifts. The towns, everyone's being pulled in. Not the cows! Well, this all seems fine, right? I understand now. I understand all that is the prime energy. Yet it is insufficient. I hunger for more. I must have everything. I must have all of the prime energy. Give it to me! Whoa, that's the true form of Null? It looks an awful lot like Tri. That's spooky. Alright, here we go. Time to battle. Zelda, Link, and her army of Lionels versus this thing. For some reason, he is only attacking me, which seems rather rude. Just throw a Pokeball and see what happens. Honestly, I like that idea. What's the worst that could happen? I complete my Pokedex. We get a legendary Pokemon. Professor Oak bangs my mom. I mean, what? Think of it as him fighting the true threat. Not to mention our infinite supply of beds. Yeah, never forget that. Triforce, Schmyforce. Do you know how many beds I can summon? Alright, phase 1 is complete. Phase 2 is just creepy hands in the wall. Which, again, is only targeting me. This feels sexist. It is confirmed. Null hates women. The hands want to grope the only woman present. Social commentary. Thanks, Nintendo. Guess who lost all your hands? You did. Guess who's got an angry Lionel at her disposal? I do. Guess who's looking a little cracked? You do. Let's go, 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 go. You're welcome for upgrading that bow to max power, by the way, Link. Imagine if I had skimped out on the upgrades. I don't like how that left a puddle of null sludge. Okay, it's gone. Ugh. Yeah, that's gotta go. The null sludge is an insta-kill on the old Lionel. Imagine trying to fight this final boss without the Lionel. Like, what would I even summon? Seagulls? Are you dead? Not yet, but he's barely holding together. You're looking pretty gross there. Not enough. I must have more. Null's trying to escape. Hurry. I have a feeling there would have been a happy middle ground between Lionel and Seagull. You're probably right. Alright, looks like Link has finally gotten out of our hair. We're gonna go finish this off the way we should. Zelda final battle against the mitochondria of the cell? This looks spooky. Look at all these little tries. He's absorbing them. Listen, there's probably a run of someone doing Seagull only. Nope, Lionel and Seagull are actually the two genders. It says right here in my notes. Honestly, if we ever replay this game, we should do a Seagull only run. Oh god. Can my Lionel swim? No. God damn it. Okay. We need a swimmer. Can you swim? You're a lizard. Yeah, you can. Go! Stab him! Stab him a lot! I actually don't think he can swim. He keeps just falling to his death, but he manages to get a hit or two in before he does. Oh no, there's a floor. No one's gonna fall to their death. Not on my watch. The issue here, though, is I am almost out of oxygen. I forgot about that whole thing, you know, breathing. Forgot that was a thing. Should probably grab one of these. Ugh. There we go. Stab it! Stab it real good! Oh god, the final boss is high school biology class! Everyone run! There we go. You dead now? You're still kind of holding together. I don't think he's dead yet. Whoa! Hey Link, I'm back after doing all the hard work. Whoa. That's creepy. His true final form. Guess we're bringing the Lionel back in. No, not the table! The kitchen table's not gonna do anything against this monstrosity! This music is epic. Oh, it's gonna transform into all the bosses we fought on our journey so far. Interesting. His true form. This is pretty cool. It's turning into all the bosses that we fought throughout our adventure. But he keeps going back to his truest form, which is giant gross heart with too many appendages. I've learned one thing throughout my years of gaming. It's, if something has too many appendages, you cut them off. No, this is the 5th time you've shown your final form in class. If he's turning into all the bosses, then in effect, we've already beaten him a number of times. That's a good way to look at it, TS. So my first time beating you, and it won't be my last. Destroy the squish! Now are you dead? Oh, he's looking pretty dead now. No, wait, I think I spoke too soon. His arms are still alive. Holy moly. They were in the drawing room at Nintendo and they said, all right, final boss, how many forms should he have? And someone somewhere put up his hand and said, all of them. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what we get. His 6th true form. At least we've got epic battle music to get it done. Oh, he's looking pretty weak now. I can see that Triforce piece inside of you. Give it to me. They rolled a d20 to decide how many phases and forms the final boss is gonna have, and some motherfucker rolled a nat 20. All I gotta do is focus on dodging while Sir Lionel and Sir Link do all the chopping. It's called division of labor. So many years of FromSoft gaming has me shocked when a boss doesn't have multiple forms. Oh yeah, I always assume that a boss has at least 2 forms. If it doesn't, it's a pleasant surprise. If it does, well, then I'm not salty about it. There we go. Last few hits. Are you down now? No! He's still holding on! What the heck? This is insane! No joke, this might be one of the longest final boss fights I've ever done. I think the fate masks on his head are his phase counter. You're down to 1 left. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. One more. Keep it up, Link and Lionel, while I supervise from the safety of back here. Oh no! I got taken by a hand! Thank you, Lionel, my true hero. Link's not doing shit. How many more hands can you possibly have? Alright. This is it. The final, 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 final battle. Oh, wow. Oh, he's getting lots of bosses in the room at the same time now. He's getting desperate. Oh, he even brought in the spider boss? Not cool. We didn't need to bring spiders into this. Guys, just a few more hits. Ow. Yes, there he goes. Finally, he is truly once and for all defeated. Now I gotta pull that piece of Triforce out of his gross gelatinous body. Come on, Link. Put your back into it. Heave! And stay dead. Phew, there it is, the third piece of the Triforce. Triforce of Power. It's resonating with our pieces of wisdom and courage. And now that all three pieces have come together, it can be reassembled into the completed Triforce. Give it to me. You're still not dead? Seriously? Well, there's only one thing left to do. Nuke you with the Triforce. Give it to me! Main quest complete. The Prime Energy and Null. Sorry, I'm taking screenshots here because it's really pretty. Pretty colors. Ooh, screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. This Triforce tastes kind of mid, not gonna lie. Clearly Null was allergic to it. Because he's not looking so good. Tri is now taking the power of the Triforce. Him and all of his other Tris. And are gonna spread its power across the land, erasing any last vestiges of Null and his awful voids. Everyone's returned to normal, including the cows. Hooray! Okay, now can we restore the king into a useful guy? Garrus is a round of applause for the true hero who will take all of the credit, the king. Zelda, the rifts will disappear and your world will return to a state of peace. Me and my friends came here to heal an injured world. Now that Null isn't around creating rifts, everything will be okay. With Null gone, there's no need for us anymore, so we will return to the goddesses to slumber. This is where we part. What's wrong, Zelda? Hyrule is back to normal, and me and my friends have finished our work here. But you seem like you're not happy. Oh, I understand now. We won't be together anymore. And that's kind of sad, huh? Zelda, when I look at you, I feel all warm inside. I think I want to tell you about this feeling. I'm feeling thank you. I didn't understand this feeling before, but I do now. I have to go. Zelda, I'm grateful to have known you. Thank you. Aw, not the tiny hand hug. Thankfully, it looks like Tri teleported us right home. Here we are, back in Hyrule Castle Town. And here's that weirdo in the green spandex. What did he say? What the hell? Can we get subtitles or something? What the hell did Link say that shocked half the kingdom? I guess we'll never know. Choose your bets, guys. Fill in the blank. It's like ad-libs. What do you think Link said? That almost knocked the king off his feet. I guess we'll never know, but one thing we do know is that Hyrule has been saved. And they all lived happily ever after. Now the credits roll. We get to see what's been going on around Hyrule. The River Zora and the Ocean Zora are friends, and they're even becoming friends with the Hylians in the Oceanside Village. Here they are, exchanging fish. Speaking of the Zora, it's like everyone's hanging out over in that area, playing music together. The power of friendship prevails. At Hyrule Ranch, the people are hanging out with the animals, as expected. Nothing new going on over at Hyrule Ranch, apparently. We got 2 horses, 1 cow. Mama, Papa, and Kiddo just having a day. Out in the Gerudo Desert, the Gerudo are chilling, eating fruit, doing what Gerudo do. Nothing out of the ordinary coming out of Gerudo Desert by the looks of it. I suppose it's a good thing we're bringing normalcy to all corners of the kingdom. It's like they're working on training their armed forces to protect against any further incursions, because God knows they did nothing about the rifts. Zelda had to come in and do all the work there, so I guess they're rectifying that. In Hyrule Castletown, things are normal. 4 people gossiping, spilling the tea in the middle of the square, while kids race after a doggo. The dog is like, "Help me! Please, Lord, save me from my misery. These goblins won't leave me alone." Okay, this is the best update ever. The kitties are having a play date. They're having book club. Chicken wants to be a part of it, but he's a little shy. But the kitties are hanging. Okay, fantastic. Saving the kingdom was worth it just so the kitties could hang out again. 10 out of 10 would save Hyrule again, just for these felines. The guy at the dojo is having a nap after an intense training session. Oh, it looks like the Gorons have come down to Kakariko Village. That's cool. They're making contact again and chatting. These kids are, I don't know, what are these kids doing? Oh, right, one of these kids was like soulless because he had fallen into a void. I forgot. Okay, there actually is a little bit of backstory here. That one kid who's in bed looks like he's finally come around now that Null is gone for good. Okay, that's good news. Hey, look, the leader of the Gorons finally got his own stone carving, his own self-portrait. Looking good, kid. I like the pose. The Thinker Goron edition. That's pretty cool. Link has returned to Southern Village, to his little house. He was the think emoji. Yeah, he really was. Hitting up the think emoji. Stamp Guy is hanging out with some baby Gorons, apparently. Continuing to spread the love of stamps throughout Hyrule, I suppose. The Deku Scrubs. Oh, they've got a new obsession. Remember, they were obsessed with spiderweb cotton candy, then they were obsessed with smoothies. Are they now obsessed with candy apples or just apples on a stick? I mean, hey, at least it's not cocaine, right? Could always be something worse to be addicted to, little guys. Dompe and the crow continue their eternal battle. Oh, look, his brother's coming home. I think his brother's in the hot air balloon, and he's finally coming home. Interesting to think that this basically confirms that there are lands outside Hyrule, which I'm sure a lot of people just assume, but clearly there are. Because his brother got on a hot air balloon and went somewhere that wasn't Hyrule. The Deku Tree's just chilling. You know, like trees do. Nothing new going on in the Eternal Forest, just chilling. Link's hanging out with Blueberry. Looks like he made him a new sword, perhaps. Well, if there's a Hyrule, there has to be a lore rule, by the very least. Imba's hanging out with my horse, checking in on her. Last and perhaps certainly not least, the royal family and their royal aides are doing their royal thing. They're here talking about how to increase taxes on Hylians everywhere and giggling while they do it. There you have it, folks. Oh, okay, the perfect final scene. Kitty taking a nap on Zelda's bed. I could think of no better a final scene than this. Also, that's either a really small bed or a really big kitty, because there's not a lot of room there. Zelda has enshrined her little wand up on the wall, where it shall hang as a piece of decorative memorabilia for all time. No Link was in sight, all is well in the court. The end! Yay! And it looks like it just brings us back to the title screen. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, the newest Legend of Zelda game, and most importantly, the very first game to star Zelda. I kind of want to debrief a little bit here and kind of give it a little bit of a review. My gut, like, now that the credits have rolled, we've had a little bit of time to digest it, my gut says I'd give this game like an 8 out of 10 on the scale, for a few different reasons. First of all, I love the art style. I think it's really cute. It's adorable. It's colorful. It's fun. It's different. So that's a plus for me. I loved the gameplay, how it was sort of a mix of newer Legend of Zelda and old Legend of Zelda. It was a really nice mix that felt like familiar yet new at the same time, especially after the last few Zelda titles have been more open world focused in terms of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm glad they didn't get rid of that entirely, because it's getting to the point now, well, it's I shouldn't say that. It's always been in Zelda's nature to give you sort of an open world adventure experience, but I guess Nintendo's just taken that to the next level in its more recent entries, and I'm glad that they didn't, they dialed it down a little bit, but I'm glad they didn't lose that sense of adventure and sense of openness. You could tackle the game in many different ways with, you could take on different orders of dungeons and stuff, which is always appreciated. You could kind of go wherever, whenever you wanted, which is always really appreciated. So that's a plus for me. Another plus for me is obviously the fact that Zelda finally got her own game. It took a long time, but it finally happened, and it was so nice to finally play as Zelda. And last but certainly not least, the whole ecosystem was so interesting and so fun. It was so different. I can't think of any game ever that's done anything really like the ecosystem, and that also added a lot of variability in play style and the opportunity to solve things your way. As you know, I quote unquote broke a bunch of puzzles doing things I don't think I was necessarily intended to do, but that worked out. And it's always nice to have that sort of freedom in games. The only real negatives that I have there are two things. One is minor, one is more major. One of the minor ones is the menus could use some work. Having to scroll through an entire list of echoes with only minimal sorting options wasn't ideal. That was probably my biggest gripe gameplay-wise. And then my biggest gripe, the thing that knocked off probably at least a whole point in terms of my review, is the final dungeon and how the whole thing was handled. I mean, we kind of beat it to death when we were actually going through it, but I just think it's so disappointing that they did all of this, set Zelda up to be the hero of her own game, and then at the very last second sort of took it back. You know, I just it felt a little defeating after everything we did to at the end literally just hand the reins back to Link. And I kind of get what they were trying to do. They wanted Zelda and Link to team up together at the end, which was fun on its own, but the way that they did it definitely was a little disappointing, and yeah, kind of took away from the whole experience, the whole adventure, and stole the limelight from Zelda a little bit. It was a rug pull to leave Crypto Bros blushing. So yeah, I don't want to let the final little bit ruin the entire game though, because this was a great experience. I mean, it ended up taking us, I think it was around 30 hours to beat the game. I don't think we've officially 100% completed it. I think there's probably a few more heart pieces. There's definitely a few more stamps and stuff to find, but I did as much as I could in our playthrough without, resorting to looking it up or anything like that. So it took me about 30 hours, which is a good runtime. I'm happy with that as well. So all in all, TLDR, I'm very happy with our experience, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Hopefully this is only the first time we see Zelda as a protagonist. Hopefully we'll see lots of games in the future starring her, and hopefully they can sort of fix some of the gripes that I've had about this one. But all in all, a fantastic game, and I really hope, most importantly, that you guys enjoyed watching me play it. We've been playing it now literally for an entire month. It came out at the end of September. It's now the end of October, so it's kind of dominated the channel for the last little bit. So I want to thank all of you guys following along with me throughout this whole thing. Obviously, games are even more fun played with friends, and I really appreciated going through this journey with you. So thank you all for being here. Appreciate it as always. If you do need to catch up on any part of the journey or want to relive it, of course I do upload all the VODs over at the YouTube channel, which is the perfect time to plug! Exclamation point YouTube! There it is in the chat, go check it out! Now that the credits have rolled, I guess we'll call it a night here. It's perfect timing, actually. This is usually when about the time I try to wrap up stream, so that all worked out. I am going to stream again tomorrow night, but now that we finished The Legend of Zelda, I'm thinking maybe we'll just do sort of a one-off kind of stream night. Tomorrow is Halloween Eve, the night before Halloween, so perhaps we will do something spooky. Maybe we'll play a little Phasmophobia if people are interested in joining me for that. We'll see. We'll leave it up in the air, see what we're feeling tomorrow night. But regardless, this is the end of our Legend of Zelda journey. So for now, we'll call it a night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Digitiff is gonna sign off for now, but I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow night for maybe some spooky, scary fun. We'll see what we've got on the slate. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks again for hanging out, and I'll see y'all again soon.